some technical difficulties. I'm told that was the best 4 at-bats I've ever done. So let's catch you up. I'll give you the starters between innings, and we'll reset that. I apologize for the inconvenience, but that's Grace Germer at third. Waters at second. Hester's in the circle, and that is a strikeout to Labita. And there's 2 away. Claire Long hitting .233. No home runs, 9 RBI on the season. 1 for 2 in game 1. That's a ball. The lineup for the Tars again was Troutman leads off at short, Germer bats second, Michele third, Waters fourth, Labita fifth. You see Long at the plate, she's the 6th hitter. The pitcher, Hartman 7th, Walker bats 8th, and Zaradnik bats 9th. That's a pop up to second base. Crump has it, the side is retired. Not before Troutman scores on a Waters single. A half inning complete, it's 1-0. So while we're here, I'll give you the Saints starting lineup. Paige Maceda leads off in left field. Abby O'Connor bats second at short. Cassidy Crump third at second base. Maddie Childs cleans up behind the plate. Olivia Parker is the first baseman batting fifth. Mackenzie Smith bats sixth at third. Ari Bosch is the designated player, batting seventh. Batting eighth, Jordan Moss in center, and Trinity Fry in right. Taylor Hartman in the circle, making her 4th start of the season, her 17th appearance. She mostly pitches out of the Tars bullpen. She's 4-0 with a 2.44 ERA. Emma Gipple is the catcher. She is the flex player, so that is who the designated player Labita is batting for. Normally I'll wait, but since we had some snafus with the audio, I'll go ahead and give you the defensive lineup for the Tars right now. Emma Gipple behind the plate, Claire Long at first, Grace Germer at second, Ashley Troutman at short, Bree Michele at third. Taylor Hartman in the circle, Kaylee Zaradnik in left field, Taylor Waters in center, Jaden Walker in right. Paige Maceda, 305.
Leading off for the Saints, the left fielder, number 13, Paige Maceda.
2 home runs, 10 RBI on the season. As I said earlier, she fouls that off. She is playing in her 143rd consecutive game.
Number 20, Taylor Hartman.
Paige needs 4 more runs scored to enter top 10 in school history in that category. It's 1-1 as Troutman skips in. So since you didn't hear it earlier, I'm Mike Licio. I'm joined by Maddie Torres. As most of you are probably aware, the Tars won game 1 4-0, and they lead this one for 1-0. That's grounded down the third base line. Everybody but the home plate umpire thought that that was in fair territory. Probably a break for the Saints there, as it's a foul ball. One-two pitch. Maceda fouls that one off too. Saints 12-16 after the game 1 loss. Rollins 19-11. Popped up. Troutman has it. Calls for it and has it. 1 away. Abby O'Connor, 310 on the season. No home runs, 3 RBI for the shortstop. That's grounded foul. If you are just joining us, Tars won 4-0 thanks to 3 RBIs and a home run, a solo home run by Ashley Troutman. That one breaks in on the inside corner. It's 0-2. Emily McMullen went the distance, a 5-hit shutout, striking out 6 for the Tars in game 1. That's a fly ball in the gap. Coming in and making the play is Walker, and there's 2 away. As Cassidy Crump comes up. Crump, 342, 2 home runs, 18 RBI. 18 RBI and 342 batting average lead the team. Off-speed pitch. Misses for a ball. 1-0 pitch. That one in the dirt. Nice scoop by Gipple. It's 2-0. Cut on and miss, 2-1. You see early that Troutman, that's not Troutman, that's Hartman. Hartman has the ability to change speeds, and it's vexing the Saints hitters so far. She got Maseda out in front on a pop fly. That time goes back to the Heat, and it's fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. 2 hits for the Tars in the first. We're in game 2. That's skipped in for ball 3. On deck, Maddie Childs. Payoff pitch. And that bounces in for ball 4. And it's a walk for Crump. Her 7th walk of the season. Just the 15th walk issued by Troutman.
Now batting the catcher, number 4, Maddie Childs.
So Maddie Childs will take off the shin guards and step to the plate. 276, 1 home run, 15 RBI. Ripped down the left field line, but it tails foul. Childs threw out Troutman in game 1. And out at second is Crump. Nice throw by Gipple. And the side is retired, so no runs on a walk. No one left on. We go to the top of the second. It's 1-0 Tars.
It's supposed to be spring. Why is it so cold?
7-8-9 for the Tars here in a second. It's the pitcher, Taylor Hartman. Hartman takes the ball. 321, 1 home run, 18 RBI. Excuse me, that's the wrong line. It helps if you read, Mike. 125 on the season, 1 for 8. So Hartman, much like the person next to her, Maddie Childs, went to Spruce Creek High School. Hartman in the Spruce Creek Hawk Hall of Fame.
She was also team MVP her senior season. Yeah.
And she's continued to show that kind of dominance at the college level. It's 2-2. So 2 Hall of Famers, the Navarre Sports Hall of Famer Rachel Hester in the circle, the Spruce Creek Hall of Famer Taylor Hartman in the batter's box. This is probably the first time we've had a Hall of Famer matchup here. It's a 6-pitch walk, the first one issued by Hester. To start off the second. Jaden Walker struck out 4 times in the first game. She's 2 for her last 18. Hitting .256 on the season. Popped up. Parker runs out of room.
The drizzle lightly picking up. Darkens the sky as well.
It's been that kind of day.
Yeah.
Still beats what I was doing, which is working. Smith, great play across the diamond to Crump covering. So it's a sacrifice for Walker. She's out 5-4 on the sacrifice. Hartman goes to second. Zaradnik 0 for 3 in game 1. That is a base hit. Zaradnik had been 1 for her last 19 before that one.
Now batting, shortstop number 0, Ashley Troutman.
Troutman hitting .641 over her last 25 games. That's a ball. Taking second base is Zaradnik. Hartman is at third, Zaradnik's at second. Fly ball, right field. Fry moving over towards the line. She has it, the runner tags. Throw into the plate, and she is out. What? Got a little too excited there, my bad. It's a sacrifice fly, it's an RBI, and the Tars lead 2-0.
Now batting the second baseman, number 21, Grace.
I'm blaming the weather for that one.
She left early?
So I guess the conference is over whether Hartman left third early. She did not. I'm going to go home and look at that replay tonight, though, because I think she got the tag in. So it's a sacrifice fly. It's 2-0 Tars. So Radnick to third. That's a bunt. Smith, not in time. It's a bunt single, and it's 3-0 Tars. An RBI for Germer, who's now 2 for 2.
Now batting the third baseman, number 14, 3 Michelle.
As Michelle comes up, she sacrificed her first time up. From Azle High School in Azle, Texas. Tarleton State transfer. Runner goes. Nope, she gets back. This pitch is a strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out, 3 runs, 4 hits. Throw in the second. Couldn't get the tag down. Good throw by Childs, but nice slide by Germa, avoids the tag. And she has a stolen base. That's fouled back off the screen. It's 1-2. Bree was 2 for 4 in game 1. That one out in front. Hester over the first in time, but not before the Tars add 2. 1.5 complete, 3-0 Rollins. I went to the replay. I still don't feel any better about that tag up. But Maddie Childs, who's at the plate, applied the tag. Childs leads off the inning. She'll be followed by Parker, Smith, and Bosch. Quickly down 0-2. Childs 276, 1 home run, 15 RBI. Michelle stabs it, throws it to first. 1 away. Olivia Parker, 197, 1 home run, 12 RBI.
The first baseman, number 10, Olivia Parker.
Taylor Hartman with a ball there. 2-0 with a 1.31 ERA in her last 6 appearances. That's grounded foul, 1-1. Parker 0 for 2 and was hit by a pitch in game 1. That one low. Dropped just a second too early, a split second too early. That one in for a strike, 2-2. I'd expect Hartman to come back with something hard here. No, she doesn't. Keeping me and Olivia Parker guessing. It's what a good pitcher does.
Never let them know your next move.
That's it. That's it. 2-2 pitch. Skips that in for ball 3. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Mackenzie Smith on deck. Fly ball, center field. Waters calls off Walker, and there's 2 away. And that brings up Mackenzie Smith. 256, 5 home runs, 12 RBI on the season. That's rip foul. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out, 3 runs, 4 hits. For Rollins, they lead 3-0. Baseball was losing to Eckerd 2-1 in the 4th. Got a piece of it, but it's 0-2. She did it again. You know, started her off with fastball and then one off speed again. That one skipped in, 1-2. Saints 7-5 in conference play, so that's fouled off. They'll have the #1 team in the nation, the North Georgia Nighthawks, here Saturday and Sunday. That one high, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Popped up, center field. It's an easy grab for Waters, and the side is retired. 2 innings complete. Tars lead 2-0, 3-0. Top of the third, the former Navarre Raider, Rachel Hester, in the circle. From Navarre, Florida.
Center fielder, number 11, Taylor Waters.
She'll face Waters, Labita, and Long. Waters has had a good afternoon. She had an RBI single in the first. Reached base twice in game one. Takes a strike there. Quickly 0-2. Cut on and missed. Strikeout number 2 for Hester, and there's one away.
Now batting the designated player, number 12, Morgan Labita.
Morgan Labita was the other strikeout victim for Rachel Hester. Labita transferred here to Rollins from Santa Fe. Takes a strike there. Went to Deltona High School. That's a grounder up the middle. O'Connor the first in time, 2 away. And that brings up
Now batting the first baseman, number 6, Claire Long.
Claire Long. Long popped out to second her first time up. Takes that one at the knees for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. 2 out here in the third. That's fouled out of play. And it's quickly 0-2. Rachel Hester, 12th in school history with 16 wins. 1-2. Rachel just a sophomore. One-two pitch. Grounded to Crum. Over to Parker in time. Hester's retired 4 in a row. 2.5 complete. Tars lead 3-0. Bottom of the third, 7, 8, and 9 coming up for the Saints. Bosch, Moss, and Fry. Taylor Hartman's faced the minimum. 6 batters. As Ari Bosch comes up. Ari, 371, no home runs, 3 RBI.
Ari Bosch.
That's fouled off. Bosch was 1 for 3 in game 1. Fly ball over to third baseman's head, but running it down and making the play is Michelli.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 5, Jordan Moss.
So a nice play by the third baseman, and there's one away as Jordan Moss steps up. Moss, 164 on the season, rips that foul. Hartman, that one high. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out to Jordan Moss. That's popped back, out of play. And it's 1-2. Changing speeds again. Moss fights it off. Hartman has now pitched in 17 of the Tars' 31 games. That one skips in, 2-2. That one couldn't catch the bottom of the strike zone. The count is full. Trinity Fry on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Saints scoreless. Fly ball, left field. It's a long way, but it's foul. Moss gave that a ride, but it hits the top of the Saints batting cages in left field. Just high at the letters, and it's ball 4. An 8-pitch walk for Jordan Moss. That's the second walk issued by Hartman. Trinity Fry comes up. Trinity, 269, 3 home runs, 14 RBIs, takes a strike there. Moss, the runner at first. Fouled off, and it's quickly 0-2. Moss at first. Skipped in there, gets away. So Moss gets second on the wild pitch. And for the first time today, the Saints have a runner in scoring position. Fry was 0 for 3 in game 1. That one floats high, 2-2. Hartman continues to throw the off-speed stuff. That's a grounder to third. Michelli checks the runner and goes over the first for 2 away. Third baseman's done a great job today.
Now batting the left user, number 13, Paige Maceda.
Back to the top of the order. It's the Sudden Lake Seahawk, Paige Maceda. Paige popped to short in her first time up, as that's a nice block by Gipple, ball 1. Moss is the runner at second. Fastball at the letters for a strike, 1-1. Chopped foul, 1-2. Saints had a 3-game winning streak snapped. Nice block. Moss gets back. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. A runner on second. Nice snag by Michelli. She made 3 outs, and they were all pretty spectacular that inning. The side is retired. Scoreless for the Saints. They trail 3-0. Mike Licio, Matty Torres here with you at Flagler Field. Tars lead 3-0 in this one. They won game 1 4-0. The pitcher Hartman, followed by Walker and Zaradnik. This inning, Rachel Hester continues in the circle.
Pitcher number 20, Taylor Hartman.
As the rain begins to fall again. It's a ball to Hartman, who walked her and scored her first time up.
Drizzle's a little bit more aggressive this time.
Yeah. I don't like it.
See, I'd rather have it one way or the other. It either rains, but it's hot, works with me. It's either cold, but it doesn't rain, also works.
Right, I agree completely. I don't want this. I don't mind this if it's 80 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Or I mind it a lot less, I should say. It's 2-1.
Just when it rains and it's cold, it just makes you feel miserable.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Fouled off, 2-2. Cut on and missed. One away, strikeout number 3 for Rachel Hester.
Now batting the right fielder, number 18, Jaden Walker.
Jaden Walker comes up. Two for her last 19. Fouls that off. Had to sacrifice her first time up. Both runners she sacrificed scored. So that's called making an impact. And she has a base hit. You see her grandparents are sitting in front of us. I used my context clues on that one. So Walker with her first hit of the afternoon, a 1-out single. So Radnick had a single and stole a base and then scored her first time up. Shows bunt. Pulls back. Popped up. Fry in right field. Coming in hard. She has it. That one got held up in the wind, and first Fry went back on it, and then she came in to get it 2 away.
Now batting the shortstop, number 0, Ashley Troutman.
Troutman with 4 hits on the day. 50 of her last 78. Takes a ball there. If you were 25 for your last 78, so that's, about half as many hits in that stretch as Troutman has, you'd be doing pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
When you're 50 for 78, that's something I don't know that I've ever seen.
Sounded like a bounce off the dugout.
Yep, it's funny because it's at the perfect angle where you can't see it because of the tower. So it's just.
Oh yeah, I can see right now. It's perfectly still.
1-1. At the knees, nice pitch by Hester. 1-2. Troutman entered the game 5th in the nation in batting average and 2nd in stolen bases. That's grounded to Parker. She's going to step on the bag. Troutman was hustling. And the side is retired. We're halfway home. Rollins leads 3-0. Bottom of the 4th, Saints trail 3-0. They'll send O'Connor, Crump, and Childs to the plate. Taylor Hartman has faced one more than the minimum, allowing 2 walks.
Number 2, Abby O'Connor.
Abby O'Connor from Oxford, Pennsylvania. was an Oxford area high school Hornet before transferring to the College of Central Florida, or transferring here from the College of Central Florida. And that's a strike to start the fourth. Fly ball left field, played perfectly by Zaradnik, and there's one away. So Cassidy Crump
Now batting the second
from Coral Springs Charter School, transferred from Indian River State. That one blocked by Gipple. She walked and was thrown out at second base her first time up. That's chopped to Michelli. Over to first, and there's two away. Maddie Childs
catcher, number 4, Maddie
from Port Orange, Florida. Pensacola State transfer. Spruce Creek Hawk. Oh, takes a bad hop. Troutman does it all. She gets that one. And the side is retired.
At the end of 4 innings, the Tars lead the Saints 3-0.
4 innings complete. Rollins 3, Flagler nothing. Germer, Michelli, Waters due up this inning. Top of the fifth.
Leading off for the Tars, the second base.
Germer 2 for 2 in this game. She has 3 hits on the afternoon. This is Grace Germer. Her sister Peyton plays at Barry. I think we've only called her Peyton once today. A personal best for me, as that's fouled into the Saints bullpen. There was somebody in there because I saw a glove go flying. Off the corner, 1-1. So it's common in all sports, but you know, one sibling plays a sport, the other plays a sport, or plays the same sport. You know, Germer's sister Peyton plays at Barry's. That's ripped foul. Paige Maceda, who's grabbing that ball. Her sister Larkin plays at Palm Beach Atlantic. Rachel Hester's sister is Renee, plays at Navarre High School.
I do find it very cool that a lot of siblings are able to do that with the athleticism. I was never the case. I've tried. I was never good at it. My brother got all the genes.
Outside 2-2. My first 4 seasons here, we had twins
Wow.
that played first base and second base. Natalie Murphy, who's the Saints' all-time leader in putouts at first. Morgan Murphy, who is her twin sister, who played second.
That's cool.
Tell you what, that's foul as the rain really starts to come down, but Germer's gotten some good cracks in this at-bat. Just can't seem to get him to stay fair. If the rain were to continue, the game is not official unless the Saints complete their half of the inning. So the Saints wouldn't have to bat. As that is, I thought that was ball 3. I guess not. I should probably keep better track of the count. As that is a walk for Germer. And considering the swings that she had on that at bat, probably not a bad thing.
Now batting the third baseman, number 14, Bree Michelle.
Bree Michelle up. Bree put on a fielding clinic in the 3rd inning. She's grounded back to the pitcher twice at the plate. Fouls that off. I'm glad I parked where I did because
You know, I have a feeling by the end of the night, it will hit a windshield.
I hope not. When that ball landed, I'm the second car in.
Ooh.
I'm more worried about a home run, but as we talked about in game 1, the wall's now 12 feet higher. Crump has to wait on it. Couldn't handle it. That's going to be an E4, and it's going to be first and second. So that one kind of took an in-between bounce where Crump couldn't come out. She started in on it. She had to wait on it, and it just kind of just couldn't squeeze it. So an E4, and now Waters comes up. She struck out her first time up. First and second with no one out. Shows bunt, pulls back, pitches a strike. Kind of an awkward slide for Germer, but she's in on a double steal.
It looked like her cleat got stuck right at the base.
And that might be because of this muddy field. So now runners in scoring position with no one out. Fouled off, it's 0-2. So Hester getting a ball. Germer at third. Michelli at second. Cut on and missed. Strikeout number 4 for Hester, and for the second time today, Waters goes down and there's one out.
Number 12, Morgan Levita.
Morgan Labita grounded to short her last time up. She's 0 for 2. Waves at that one. That was in the other batter's box. Swing and a miss. Popped up. Have no idea where that landed, but it didn't hit me, so we're good. 0-2. That one off the corner. Hester tried to get her a chase again. And down swinging for the second time goes Waters. That's a big strikeout by Hester, her 5th, and there's 2 away.
Now batting the first baseman, number 6, Claire Long.
Claire Long 0 for 2 comes up. Outside, ball 1. That's a fly ball, center field, to the track goes Moss. She has it, and the side is retired. Rachel Hester showing her grit, pitches out of a jam. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Tars still lead, 3-0.
Does your Oh, okay.
Olivia Parker, Mackenzie Smith, Ari Bosch, 2 up this inning. A lot of zeros on the board for Hartman. It's 1-1. No strikeouts. She's walked 2. That's a grounder to Michelli. Takes her time over to first. 1 away. Mackenzie Smith comes up.
Now batting the third baseman, number 32, Mackenzie Smith.
Smith flew out to center her first time up. And that is the first Saints hit of the ball game. And now I can talk about it. You never mentioned a no-hitter in progress. So that's the suspicion anyway. Some people say it doesn't matter. I know it doesn't, but I can't do it. I called 1 no-hitter, and that's why I was kind of thinking about it today. Is I called 1 no-hitter. I didn't know it was a no-hitter, though. It was a pitcher named Luisa DC from Young Harris came here and pitched, and the game got rained out in the 6th inning. The Saints got their first hit in the 6th inning, and because the inning wasn't completed, they went back to the 5th inning and called it a 5-inning game, so technically it was a no-hitter. But I didn't know that at the time.
Huh.
So Bosch ahead in the count 1-0. So yeah, it's a superstition that you don't mention a no-hitter when it's in progress, and I subscribe to that, even though obviously, you know, what I'm doing up here does not matter down there.
Mm-hmm.
Courtney Robinson, the former Santa Fe High School Raider from Gainesville, pinch running. And I was afraid it was going to happen again, though, that I was going to call another no-hitter because of a rain-shortened game. I've watched, I'll actually tell you another no-hitter story here, is that's in the dirt. Robinson's going to take second base on the wild pitch. In my life, I've only seen one no-hitter end-to-end, and it didn't count because the year after it happened, the Major League Baseball changed the rule that if you lost the game, it doesn't count as a no-hitter. Stupid rule. And that is a walk for Ari Bosch. Talk about a quick hook. Hartman gives up one hit, and she's gone. So she pitched 4 1/3. No strikeouts, 3 walks. 1 hit. And her day is done. At least.
Now pitching for the Tars, number 24, Avery Gabbard.
So that is. Rain's messing me up here. All my papers are moved. Avery Gabbard making her second appearance out of the bullpen, her 4th overall, 0-2 at a 6.75 ERA. Which makes it a little more perplexing.
Now batting the center fielder, number 5.
But Jordan Moss comes up. She walked her first time up. Moss from Windsor Academy in Macon, Georgia, transferred from Radford. Nice pitch on the inside corner to start. And that's a strike. Courtney Robinson at second. Ariana Bosch at first. That one low. Gipple's done well behind the plate. It's 1-1. Saints with the first real pressure they've put on the Tars in this game. Fly ball left field, a long way but foul. Moss has power. She had a hard hit fly ball in game 1. Off-speed pitch though. And down swinging goes Moss. First strikeout for Gabbard.
Number 6, Trinity Fry.
First strikeout for the Tars in this game. Trinity Fry, the Wisconsin native. Takes a ball there. I had a my former employer, they had a company based in Wisconsin that dealt with all our software up in like northern Wisconsin. So like it was closer to Minneapolis than Milwaukee, but in true Wisconsin fashion, one of the people there, when she found out my wife and I were having a baby, sent us a cheese and sausage package and cheese curds from Wisconsin. It's 2-1 to Trinity Fry. She's commanding that inside half of the plate, Gabbard, who's from Evergreen, Colorado, went to Two Roads Charter. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Popped up. Michelle has it. The side is retired. Saints get a hit. But they still trail the Tars 3-0 going to the 6th.
Tars lead the Saints 3-0.
Pitching change for the Saints. Rachel Hester goes 5. Gives up 3 runs on 5 hits. I'm looking to see. I think only 2 are earned, but I'll have to check on that. She struck out 5, walked 2, and she gives away to Mallory Forrester.
Now pitching for the Saints, number 26, Mallory Forrester.
Forrester put together 2 innings in game 1 where she struck out 3. A pretty good outing for Forrester, making her 10th appearance out of the bullpen. 0-3 with a 6.20 ERA. She struck out 20 in 20. So Avery Gabarik, whose name I'm sure I messed up, and I apologize for that, comes up. From what I see, this is Gabarik's first at bat of the season. Let me look again. Yeah, this is her first at bat of the season. It's 1-1. She'll be followed by Walker and Zaradnik. Gets a piece of that one. It's 1-2. Forrester from Middleburg, Florida, gets her to chase the high heat. And there's one away.
Now batting the right fielder, number 18, Jalen Walker.
So that's my mistake. She struck out. Yep, she struck out 3. She's faced 7 batters today. She struck out 4 of them. As Walker comes up. Walker broke out of a 2-for-19 slump with a single her last time up. Had 2 good at-bats in this game. Out in front of that one for strike 1. This is the stuff that is going to make Forrester a top-line pitcher. She was a battler in college. She's in college now, high school. She's ahead in the count 0-2 here. That one too high. It's 1-2. One-two pitch from Forrester. In on the hands. Maceda has it. 2 away. Kaylee Zaradnik from Altamont Springs. Practically in Rollins' backyard. She's 1 for 2. She stole a base and scored on us after signaling in the second. Oh, buzzes the tower there, 1-0. So the Saints in the middle of an 8-game homestand. Had 3 with Beaufort, won all 3. 2-0. The 2 tonight with Rollins, and then Saturday and Sunday, the #1 team in America, the North Georgia Nighthawks, come to town. Be the first time I've seen the Nighthawks without their star pitcher, Kylie Smith. Kylie Smith, arguably the greatest pitcher in Division II history. Was only 3-2 against the Saints, though. That one misses high, and it's a 4-pitch walk. First one issued by Forrester.
Now batting the shortstop, number 0.
So that brings up Troutman. I've probably gushed enough over her today, but you should always appreciate greatness, Maddie, no matter whose side you're on. That's a nice spot. What a play by Smith, but the ball gets away. I think they'll score that throwing error, though, because the runner advanced. The play itself is a hit. So that would be a hit and then a throwing error to advance the runner, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. I got that one right. So that's a hit for Troutman, her second of the game. And then Zaradnik gets to third on the E5.
Baseman number 21, Grace Gerber.
And that brings Germer up. Germer 2 for 2 with a walk. She's come to the plate 3 times in this game. She's found herself on first every time. Shows bunt, pulls back, pitches inside for a ball. Troutman's going to take second.
Ooh, marks as a strike.
Oh, he did call it a strike. Thought that was a bit inside, but we'll take it. Two quick ones from Forrester, and it's 0-2. That one upstairs, 1-2. Zaradnik at third. Troutman at second. The 1-2 pitch from Forrester fouled off down the right side. It's going to get out of play. It's going to land in the Flagler baseball bullpen. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. One of those is number 2. Kelly Zaradnik at third. 0-0 Ashley Troutman at second. That one on the inside corner, down looking. Nasty pitch by Forrester for her second strikeout. Tar Strand 2. Saints still have work to do. They trail 3-0 going to the bottom of the 6th. Avery Gabarek for her second inning of work. She'll face the top of the order, Paige Maceda, Abby O'Connor, Cassidy Crump. As the rain falls again.
The fielder, number 13, Paige Maceda.
Maceda popped to short, line to third. She's 0 for 2. That one's a ball. Maceda plays left field. Bats right, throws left. You don't see that a lot. You see a lot of left-handed hitters who throw right-handed. You don't see a lot of right-handed hitters who throw left-handed. One of my favorite all-time players used to do that. Ricky Henderson played Major League Baseball's all-time stolen base leader. Threw left-handed and batted right-handed. Paige has a better arm than Ricky did, though. Paige has a howitzer attached to her left shoulder. It's 3-1, taking all the way. On deck, Abby O'Connor. Fly ball, left field, track, wall, warehouse. Paige Maceda puts the Saints on the board. It's 3-1. Paige Maceda with her 3rd home run of the year. The Saints still need 2, but you can't get your 2nd run and your 3rd run until you get the 1st. RBI 11 for Paige Maceda. Some defensive changes maybe, or are we going back to the bullpen? We are going back to the bullpen. So this is going to be Emily McMullen, which is bad news for the Saints. She threw 7 shutout innings in game 1. So Gabarik comes in. Pitches 2/3 of an inning. Gives up 1 hit, a Paige Maceda home run. Struck out 1.
Number 7, Emily McMullen.
So McMullen comes in, making her 22nd appearance. Just her 2nd out of the bullpen. Let me get some updated stats for you on her. She is 11-7 on the year. Doing some math here to kind of catch up. 11-7 with a 2.45 ERA. So if she stays in till the end of the game, this is a save situation for her, which she already has 1 save on the season. O'Connor 0 for 2. Takes a strike there. A 5-hit shutout in game 1 for McMullen. O'Connor was 1 for 3 though, had 1 of those 5 hits. Cut on and missed there. It's quickly 0-2. That's to second base. Oh, that was close. That was a great play by Germer. She had to get that out of her hands quickly, and she did. And there's 1 away for Cassidy Crump. Saints are a late inning ball club. Off the corner, ball 1. Crump grounds at 3rd in the 4th. Walked in the 1st. that is ripped. Michelli again. It's 3-1. I would argue it's only 3-1 because of the defense that Michelli has played today. There's 2 away. Maddie Childs 0 for 2 today. Chops that foul. Four putouts at third. And 1, 2, 3, 4 assists. So 8 of the 17 outs of this game have come off the glove of Michelli. Childs down in the count, 0-2 here. Fights it off. If you're wondering how deep the Sunshine State Conference is in softball, this team is 4-8 in that conference. And you see how good they are. Outside 1-2. 19-11 on the season. Trying to make it 20. Chasing outside, Childs goes down swinging, and the side is retired. But Paige Maceda gets the Saints on the board. Top of the 7th coming. Saints trail 3-1. The wind died and the mosquitoes woke up.
Yeah, it was a whole hassle. Like 4 mosquitoes came up at me.
Top of the 7th, Mallory Forrester in her 2nd inning of work. She'll face Michelli, Waters, and Labita. Michelli hitless today, but boy, she's erased a lot of hits in the field. Fly ball to the gap, off the wall. Michelli happy with a single there. As the Tars will try to get one back here in the top of the 7th.
Batting the center fielder, number 11, Taylor Waters.
Taylor Waters is 1 for 3. She singled and drove in a run in the first. Struck out her last 2 times up. That one. Don't know if that'll be a wild pitch or a passed ball. But it's a ball nonetheless that moves Michelli over to 2nd. Down and in, ball 2. Oh! That hit her, but she was swinging, so by rule, that's a strike. Runner goes to third. Runner is moved back to second.
It looked like she was trying to duck out of it, though.
Right, but if the bat comes across the plate, it's still considered a swing. So it's an unfortunate break, but yeah, that's the rule. She definitely got hit with it, but because she swung at it, technically, anyway. Maddie Childs with the pop out. Couple bad breaks in a row there for Waters, and there's one away. It's a reflexive thing. She wasn't obviously trying to swing at it,
Right.
but, you know.
Look like she was trying to duck out of it.
Somebody throws a ball at you, you're going to try and get out of the way
Yeah.
of it. It just so happened that when she did, the bat turned over the plate.
Yeah.
So it's a strike. Sarah Young pitch hitting from St. Petersburg, Florida, the Canterbury School. Sarah was 1 for 2 in game 1. Takes the ball there. 278 on the season. For Young, no home runs, 11 RBI. Michelle at second. Forrester deals. Out in front of that one, it's 1-1. Throw in the third. She's out. What a tag by Mackenzie Smith. A great throw by Maddie Childs. And there's 2 away. They just turned the count off. I think it's 1-2. 2-5 at third. I think the count is 1-2. Ooh, it doesn't matter. Saints have had some trouble today. I believe that's one.
Batting the first baseman, number 6, Claire Long.
I believe that's the 4th tar batter hit today. Claire Long comes up. Claire's 0 for 3. In for a strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Number 3 is on first. That's Sarah Young. Buzzes the tower there, 1-1. Line to O'Connor, and the side is retired. So the Saints will get 1 more chance. They'll send Parker, Smith, and Bosch in the bottom of the 7th. Tars lead 3-1. Olivia Parker, Mackenzie Smith, Ariana Bosch due up this inning. Emily McMullen trying to close it out and get her second save of the season. Trying to get Taylor Hartman the 5-0 on the year. Parker flew out to center in the second, grounded to third in the fifth. Takes a strike there. Fouled off, and it's 0-2. Fly ball down the right field line. That's a fair ball in the corner. Parker digging for two, and she's got a double to lead off the seventh.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 32, Mackenzie Smith.
So that brings up Mackenzie Smith. Mac, 1 for 2. Saints have a penchant for late inning heroics. Not that time, it's cut on and miss, strike one. So for Olivia Parker, that's her fourth double of the season. Outside, 1-1. Gipple making sure Parker pays attention. 1-1. That's grounded to third. Over to first in time. Michelle holds the runner there. And there's one away. So we're going to have a pinch runner.
The designated player, number 14, Ari Bosch.
Ariana Bosch, 0 for 1 with a walk. Alex Vitola pinch running at second base.
Alex Vitola.
That's in for a strike from McMullen. Vitola from Ocean City, New Jersey. That's a grounder to Michelle. Oh! With the day she's had, I think she's allowed to have one. So that's an E5. And now Jordan Moss comes up as the potential go-ahead run.
Number 5, Jordan Moss.
Christine Roser Lefevers wants to have a word with her pitcher.
Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. The kids try to get it. Walk it like it's hot.
All right, so let's reset for you. Alex Vitola at second. Ari Bosch at first. Jordan Moss at the plate. Emily McMullen in the circle. The lights are off at Trisdale Field. Moss 0 for 1 with a walk. That one catches the inside corner for a strike. Also some confusion, I guess McMullen trying to get her wristband straight. Just misses 1-1. That's as close can be. One ball, one strike, one out. Number one, Alex Vitola at second. She's joined by Ariana Bosch at first. Fly ball, left field, coming in, making the play is Zaradnik. And there's two away. The Saints are down to their final out. And it is Trinity Fry.
Now batting the right fielder, number 6, Trinity Fry.
Fry 0 for 2. Takes a strike there. I knew he'd get there eventually. Vitola at second, Bosch at first. That one low, nice scoop by Gipple, and it's 1-1. That's a grounder back to McMullen, flips over to first. And that is your ball game. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Tars. 1 run, 3 hits, 3 errors for the Saints.
Ladies and gentlemen, your final
Taylor Hartman gets her 5th win of the season. She's 5-0. Emily McMullen with the save.
to today's doubleheader.
Rachel Hester gets the loss. She drops to 5-5. Tars are now 20-11 on the season and 3-2 on the road. Saints are now 12-17
Sorry.
and 10-7 at home. So 1 run, 3 hits, 3 errors for the Saints, 3-7-1 for Rollins. Saints will be back here on Saturday. They have number 1 North Georgia coming to town. We'll be here for that one. Final score once again: Flagler 3, Rollins 1. For Maddie Torres, I'm Mike Licio.
I'm Maddie Torres. Have a good night.
You've been listening to Flagler College Softball on the Peach Belt Sports Network. Have a good night. Pain